Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. My name is Chris Orme and we're back here today with some more Football Manager 2016. So it's been a while since we've uploaded an FM video. I apologise for that, but a few things cropped up. So what I've decided to do today is jump pretty much straight into a match. We'll have a little bit of an overview first of how things have gone since you've last seen us. Which I believe is the opening day against FC Bari. So this is the first team squad at the moment. We're fairly fit. We've only got one injury. We've got a suspension. We do have some big players missing though. Ray Minaj is on Albanian duty. Alexi Rolin is with Uruguay. And Norbert Gjomba with Slovakia. And Macedonian goalkeeper Dejan Stojanovic is also away. So we're missing our first choice centre-backs, our goalkeeper, and our first choice striker. So this isn't going to be an easy game to replace those key men. Tino Parisi is out as well due to a suspension, but that's okay, he's only a youngster. So Risotto missing is the only player we really need to worry about. The way it's developing at the moment, you can see Sangali and Juan Ramos are big potential players for us. Ray Minaj is also up there. He's a good player at the moment though, so he'll hold his spot. Alexi Rolin then, and Roberto Insigne, who is on loan. So not a bad set of potentials there. You can see there's a couple of players that aren't really, they're not really doing what they're not bad players. This is their level, basically. They're not going to be doing too much more at Serie A. But ability-wise, I think we've got a good core. A lot of the central players are here. Bruce Gagin joins in as well as our only fullback in the mix at 3.5 star or above. Now, the 4 stars, a central midfielder, a central defender, and our striker. Another central defender, 4.5 star, Rolin is our best player. So, another couple of centre-backs, which give us really good cover at that position at 3.5 star. Another centre midfield, 2 attacking midfields, and an attacking midfield striker in CC. So, we're coming along really nice depth. You can see appearances this season. We're only a few games in. We're not into double figures yet in terms of games. The goals, well, CC has picked up where he left off, 4 in 9. Only 2 in 8 for Ray Minaj, so we're a little bit unhappy there. And Lucas Angali's actually grabbed a pair of goals as well from 5 matches, so he's taken his opportunities quite well. So since Risotto's been out and I've had to rest 1 or 2 other players along the way, he's picked up a fair few amount of games. 5 isn't too bad, it's over halfway at this stage, so 2 goals, 1 assist, 2 man of the match awards. We're going to look at Luca. So you can see he's not really ready for first team football at this level. He's more of a Serie C player, but he's doing a really good job. He really is doing a good job. If you look at his court report, there's no downsides to him as far as we can see. So potentially be Serie A, well suited to Serie B, but as you can see, he's well in our pecking order. He would have started last season, but not this season. He's improved, naturally fit, is always quite nice, athletic, consistent, ambitious. So I'm quite happy having him there, 2-footed as well. So he's been the surprise so far of the season. Assists come from Risotto, we are missing him. Man of the matches, Risotto. And the average rating, Risotto, last 5 games, Risotto. He is the key man last season and this season. He is basically everything that we want in one of our players. So if you look here at the schedule, that opening day draw away to Bari has been one of the main highlights. We got a 3-1 win over Modena with Gjomba, Alonso and Ray Minaj getting goals there. Khalil got another goal in a 1-1 draw with Avellino. Vicenza 2-2 away from home. Really decent start to the season there. 3 draws and a win. you know, we're finding our feet at this level. We do have a good squad, but we're not making it count as much as we should. So that was okay. You know, I felt okay with that. And then, well, yeah, a 1-0 loss to Latina. Moses Odja getting sent off there. But I think we were able to appeal that. I think he missed this game. And then we were able to appeal and get it away from the next one. So, Bombaghi played well but got injured there. Nobody really did too good, as we lost 3-0 to Genoa. Then a 2-1 loss to Siena. Sangali getting his goal there. But, yeah, apart from him, nobody played well. I know in our last game, away to Ascoli, we went 1-0 down, but we pulled it back after half-time. The team talk got them back into the game, thankfully. Sangali continued his good form. Ilari as well, jumping into that attacking midfield. He did a good job. And Manaj grabbing himself his second of the season. So, you know, we're not too bad at the moment. 2 wins, 3 draws, 3 losses. Should keep us in mid-table. Hopefully we get another win here now to round it out as 3-3-3 for the season so far. But we'll have to wait and see. So at the moment, I'm just going to pick my team and we'll be back when it's set up, ready to go. Okay guys, we're back with our team lined up at the moment. We've got Messina in goals with Teresiano on the bench. Bruscagin goes over to right back for me this game. Juan Ramos at left back. The youngster getting a game. I think he's okay. He's capable. He is capable. So Dario Tonelli is our only fullback on the bench. Gonna give him a little bit of rest in this game. He comes back in for the next. He is lacking match sharpness. Sadly, at centre back, we had to go with not sort of fit players. Rasmus Hansen's the third most fit defender we've got. 74% conditioning. Yeah, that's not great. If I'd have known there was an international break, I would have excused him from the under-20s, under-18s duties, and he could have started for us. So, Andrea May and Marcelo Silva, they come into the side. They're not match sharp either, but it's the best we can do there. Salifu and Oja in that midfield area, with Sangali taking up his role on the right hand side, Ilari through the middle, and Khalil Sisi on that left of the three as a second striker. And Insigne up top. Now, I'm not sure what to give Insigne's role as. I never know what to give his role as. I think we're just going to go for an inside sort of non-roaming kind of role. So advance forward. They do move about a bit and they don't tend to go too far wide. So we can keep our width for an attacking midfield. So more of an inside role than maybe a trequartista or a false 9 that drops out of the attack. They would be good roles for him, but this might fit our formation better. So we're going with an advanced playmaker support instead of an attacking midfielder to help Sangali out there as well. Limited fullback, inverted wingback. No. We're just going to have to keep him on there. So let's go in. Lacking in match sharpness. I know there is nothing we can do about that. Rasmus gets number 25 in the squad. So, Virtus and Taylor are a good side. I think they have enough quality to see off the challenge of Catania today. Nobakyomba, Alexis Rolin, Dejan Stajanovic will be big misses. And Ray Minaj as well. They don't mention Ray. So, yeah, you can see at the moment the league, Pescara and Latina up the top. Provicelli and Siena having a good season. Bari, that shows what a good result we had there. Genoa are actually in the bottom 3. They're really surprising me this season. And we're up against 13th place Virtus and Tella. Only a point ahead of us and a goal. So a good win here could see us push up. A defeat could see us move into that bottom 3 if results don't go our way. So we'll see what we can do here. we will see what we can do. So, you see in our lineup, on our bench as well, we've got Sansone, Falcone, a couple of attacking options there. Alonso in attacking midfield. Palmer can play centre or attack. Smith is a centre midfielder. Fofana is a central defensive midfielder. So, I don't really know their team very much. I had a quick look just now. There's not too much which stands out to me. There's a few familiar names, but they're not actually the same players. Like Keita, for example, was on here. This is Cheikh Keita, who is a left back. So not any of the Keitas that sort of were famous at other clubs. So everybody gets shown onto their weaker foot. Goalkeeper gets closed down. Wingers get closed down. Hard tackling for the front four as well. And tight marking on the striker. So I think that'll maybe stifle their attack a bit. They've got a wide formation to our sort of narrow one. Go and carry straight on. Nope, that didn't work. So we're going back to our faith. Oh, Insigne, yes sir, yes sir. He's impressed me a little bit in training so far. So I think when he came on as a substitute and he said what he said, and you know, yeah, it wasn't good, but he did get the assist. So he's got his chance now to actually redeem himself. He's earned it through training and that match performance. So let's see what gets done. Now, I am going to speed the game up that way. Oh, Insigne, almost straight away though. Insigne and Khalil there going back and forth. Almost getting a goal. Now what I am going to do, because I've only just thought of this, that combination worked really well last game that they played. Insigne got the assist for Khalil, so I can swap those two around at leisure. So if we just go in, and can we swap with another player here? No? How do I get them to swap? Oh, swap positions with. Lovely. Khalil. And you swap with Insigne. Look at that. Beautiful. I knew it was in there somewhere. So I'm actually going to pause the recording until we get a highlight and unpause the recording. So you should see highlight after highlight. This should speed this video along and the match along as well. So we'll see you when there's anything really to talk about in this game. Well, that didn't take long, guys. We got a free kick here. Everybody's thrown forward apart from Bruce Gagin and Siva. So I would have preferred Siva to go forward and Juan Ramos to stay back, but apparently I haven't set up set pieces. So Insigne to take. Let's see how this develops. Khalil heads the ball down. There's Odja grabbing his second goal of the season. I believe he got the goal, did he not? Was it Salifu to Odja who scored from a corner the last time that we watched a match live like this? Well, anyway, we're 1-0 up here at home, 6 minutes in, and I'm very, very happy to see that. So, again, we will be back when another development happens. Okay, guys, I almost missed this one, so we're going to watch a replay up until it goes live again. So, little trip there by Siva, Malorino with a free kick, and Messina grabs it there. So, oh my god, did he drop it? Oh my god, I didn't see that. All I saw was that it said held by, it said he held it, and I paused it as it said it held it. Oh my days. You've got to be kidding me. Messina there dropping the ball at their feet. And they sneak one in there as well. Oh my, what the hell is going on, boys? Team talk, aggressive. Demand more. You're all playing like shit. Come on. Excuse my language, guys, but that is absolutely abysmal. Goalkeeper drops one at the feet of a striker who just taps in. And then plenty of players back. Nobody sort of clears the ball. We get done there. And look at them coming back again. Come on, Alari. Khalil. Oh, please. You're so slow. Sangali. Lucas Sangali hits the post. He hits the post. It's been all us up until that first chance I showed you guys. And, yeah, now they're really coming into it. They grabbed 2 goals in 2 minutes, and we're not doing too good here. So, yeah, we keep our tactics the same. Instructions. Run at defense. We're going to stay on our feet. I think I need to change the opposition instructions as well so we don't close down too quickly. Actually, we can do that here as well. We're slightly deeper and less closing down. I hate that that's got to be applied before you can make more changes. So we're committing too many fouls. That's not a good thing either. So opposition instructions. Normal. Going to take off those closing downs. And instead we're going to set up a little bit more here. So left back, take on the right winger. Right back, take on the left winger. Defensive midfielder, take on Malorino. And Siva, I need you to take on Moreo. There we go. Okay, so that should be better. Yeah, that should be better. Now, we should have tied them up a little bit there. I don't think their central midfielders are going to be able to punish us from deep. I don't know about their fullbacks. I think we need to move into a control as well, just in case they set up defensively or counter-attack. Which I think they might have done. I think the first part of the game they looked fairly attacking and we were sort of outplaying them. Whereas now it seems to have swung back in a different way where they're counter-attacking, or we're going forward and they're coming back on the break, whether it's a counter-attacking tactic or a defensive tactic. I don't know. Oh my god, Oja! So, team talk. Let's do this one first. Assertively push forward. And calm. No pressure. Let's try and take... Oh, I didn't realize they were looking indisciplined. They always look indisciplined, or they're a bruising midfield pairing. So, yeah, the defense hasn't really done well. The attack is playing okay. Messina dropped one. The defenders weren't doing their jobs for their second goal. Yeah, and Insigne not really pulling the strings as I'd like. So, here we go again. Great save, great save. There we are. Oja gets there. Sangali tries to get there. And May clears it. So that's much better from the defense. They're finally starting to put the work in. Looks like Juan Ramos is not having the best of games. So at halftime, I will be getting him off the pitch. Nobody else is really a worry at this stage. But yeah, I need to go shout at them. I need to get Juan Ramos off this pitch. Which luckily I do have the players to make that switch fairly simply. Pull the right back on, switch him over with Bruskagin. So let's go shout at them. Let's go shout at them. Tonielli, come on for Ramos. And then Bruskagin, you can go over to your favoured left back spot. Individual talk, passion. I have faith. Come on. The rest of them, assertively, disappointed. Assertively disappointed. Excellent. And Khalil, calm. I'm looking for you to make the difference. Looks happy. Okay. So he was motivated, now he looks happy. I'm not sure if that's actually an improvement or not. We got out of the half playing control, but now that the team's ready to fight, now that we got our weak link in the back line off the pitch, I think it's time that we step up and actually go back after this game on attack. So, once again, if anything happens, I will unpause. But until then, guys, we will see you in a couple of minutes. Okay, guys, well, we're not really doing much in this game, so I've jumped the gun a little bit. I've decided defense isn't really cutting it. We can't do too much in there. We're missing our goalkeeper and our starting centre-backs. We're playing with unfit centre-backs as well. And now we've had to change our full-backs over. We have to bring on a new full-back and switch the other guy over to the other side. So really, I've looked to attack. I've switched on to overload for a while. That didn't work, so I'm back to attacking now. And I've brought down a couple of substitutions here. Or I'm about to. So Ilari and Sangali, the youngsters, they did okay, but they're just not getting the job done. So they come off. Decided to go with Sansone as a defensive forward. Insigne out on that left-hand side as a poacher. And CC Khalil is going out on the right and trying to lead that line for us. So I wanted to change the midfield as well. If I hadn't switched the full-backs, I would have probably brought on Connor Smith for Salifu, because I don't think Salifu's playing up to scratch this game. And I don't think that Connor would be more of a worry in terms of yellow cards and anything like that. So we've got depth, they're not match fit. I need to get better at getting them match fit, but this is what we're going with. So Sansone, calm. You can make the difference. No, assertive. I have faith in you, George. There we go. So he feels that he gets along well with me. And he's going to be pulling the strings there in an attacking midfield role, not an advanced playmaker or anything like that. So he's just going to be holding his position and playing that ball around there. Hopefully this gets us back into the game. We've got half hour of this game to go. Taking more shots, but we're even on shots on target. Oh, May. Khalil. Insigne. Sansone! Let's go, boys. Let's go. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. A goal in his debut. I know he's not rated very highly, but I like his stats. I like his stats. So that's what we do. Lead the line with Insigne and Khalil running down the flanks, sort of getting into space in those channels, and Sansone might be able to profit with a nice goal or two through the middle. Alternatively, he can lay one of those through and they can cut a diagonal run into the box and maybe get something. So I like Sansone. I love Insigne. I love his potential. I'm not sure how good he is right now. Khalil always does a good job. Salifu's been picking up that booking all game long. Just a matter of time. So I was going to do a team talk, but oh, look at that. Just lets him go. Oh. Ooh, I'm not going to do the... No, I am going to do the team talk. I am going to do the team talk. So, yeah, I think I need to encourage everybody. That should help out there. Salifu, assertively, calm down. And passionate, get creative. Get creative. I think that should just about do it. I think so. Brusca again as well down that left flank, not doing an amazing job. I think that he's he's being burned out by that right winger. That seems to be their real strength. Oja, pretty good in the air, gets that one clear. So 20 minutes left. At this stage, I'd probably take a draw the way this game's going and the players we have missing, but it is there to be won, so we are going to keep going and try to win this game. So we just see how it develops, and if anything else crops up, we will be back with another glimpse at the action. Okay, we're down to the last 10 minutes and nothing seems to be happening here. You know, I'm a little worried about some things, so I need to go in and make a couple more changes. Now, Ozra there needs to cover Bruce Gagin a lot better, so we're going to turn him into the ball-winning defender. And Salifu is actually going to be a little bit more free. I'm going to turn him into a box-to-box midfielder to try and help out. So these are all limited defender, defensive-minded players. And yeah, I mean, there's not too much more that we can do on that. Please tell me they're not still switching. I did stop them from switching. Nobody is switching positions with anyone, right? Yeah, you can't do it for those. Good. Did I really put Khalil on a poacher role? I really don't think I did. So they are still switching, even though I've told them no, not to. Which is slightly problematic, but okay. You can see we're not really that tired. You know, we're holding up decently well. Nobody's in the mid to low 60s yet with 10 minutes left to go. Match fitness, not really that great, but the middle of the park is where it is strongest. I'm now thinking, though, it's time to actually put things into motion. So, defensive forward there. Khalil comes in. Do I want to keep Khalil up front or do I want to drop him back as well? That's the big question. Advanced playmaker attack for Insigne. Yeah, let's drop Khalil back as well. So Khalil will come into that midfield again as a shadow striker attack. No, not Nangonch. Shadow striker. Sansone. There's not really much he can do, so yeah, we're going to keep him like that. I think that might work out quite well. Hopefully that'll give us a bit more bodies there to tie up the central midfielders. And I'm going back on control. I want to see this game out. So I do want to see this game out. We're going down to balanced. Lower tempo. Stay on our feet. We're going to go route one, pumping that ball up. So, yeah, that's just kind of going to be what it is. That is just about going to be what it is. So we're going to sit back, control this game, try and get that ball into their box. And hopefully our front men can nick a goal, win us the game. If not, I feel a lot more comfortable now defensively the way we're set up. We shouldn't be giving them too much for free. So if we lose this game, they're probably going to earn it. We gave them the first goal for free. The second goal was pretty cheap. So for them to win it, they're going to need to really step up. I should also do a team talk. Last 5 minutes, assertively concentrate. I think concentrate would be the best one here. Passionate. Let's get these boys showing some passion up front. So we'll see what that does, if it works, if it doesn't. But I'm a little worried about keeping pushing forward the way we were with 3 men up front. It got us the goal, which puts us in a decent position right now. It's been kind of a shaky season, so a draw would not be the worst result. I'm second guessing myself now. 2 minutes of injury time left. 2 minutes of injury time left. So, advance forward attack. Advance forward attack. And trequartista attack. Why not? Let's just go all out up front. Yeah, let's go all out up front. So the defense has sort of come back a little bit. That's quite decent. Oja's playing really well with that goal under his belt now. So we're not doing too badly. We really are not doing too badly. We're going to continue with that hoofball up the top of the pitch. Last 2 minutes of the game. Let's see what can happen here. So we're pushing people back up front. We're trying to tell them just to go for it. Launch that ball forward. Get it down. Get it in the back of the net. Oh, how can you blow for a whistle there, ref? How can you blow for the final whistle at a corner? Slightly disappointed, but yeah, we should have been winning that. We should have been winning that. Cam, I'm pleased with how you played, Oja. I am indeed pleased with how you played. The rest of the guys, though, not good enough. I don't like May being nervous. That's something we're going to have to look into. But it's not a loss. That's the main thing there. We were outplayed for a bulk of that game. And we move up to 14th, so we're 10 points now from 9 games. 2, 4, and 3. 14 for, 15 against. It's been that kind of season where when we need the big players to step up, they kind of don't so far. It's still early on in the season. I'm hoping we can sort of finish up anywhere between 8th and 12th in that mid-table position. So we've got a little bit of work to get there. We're not too far away. But it's been an interesting start to the season. It really, really has. Juan Ramos with a 6.2. We're going to have to go in and criticise that. Assertive, you were not good enough defensively. Performance was excellent. I wasn't happy. You stand by what you said. Well, it's a good thing he's not a first team player, because with that kind of attitude, he's not going to make it at this fucking club. Moses, however, Moses did well to get on the score sheet. I think he played well defensively as well. So, he got forward a couple of times, got himself a goal, played well. So we praise anyone that plays good, we criticise anyone that plays badly. And that way you get a good feel as well for how sort of professional and how you can treat each player. So there we go. I'm hoping we get these guys back from international duty sooner rather than later. I need to get players fit, match fit. But while we're at it, another thing that a lot of people don't do that you really should. If people are tired after a match, I've got 5 days before we play Pescara. Anyone... Oh, I've done that, haven't I? Anyone under 80% though, when we get back to this screen, anyone under 80% is getting 2 days off. In fact, Risotto's still injured. Anyone under 90% is getting 2 days off training. Because that'll get them back in time, but it also just rests them up. They will be a little tired after that match. Anyone under 95, I know a couple of these players aren't even with the club. Right, now, I've done it again. I really need to find someone better to click there. So, we've got a lot of players resting. That'll see them a little bit fitter going into the next match. And then we've just got to get the matches to get people sort of match fit for when we do lose our starting centre-backs like that. And I think, you know, the goalie made a mistake, the centre-backs made a mistake in that match. You know, all three of those players were not our regulars. So, I can't really be too hard on them. Up front, we didn't miss sort of Menage too much. I felt that we had good movement. We played quite well. So, I'm fairly happy with what our backups did on the offensive side of the ball. Defensive, I don't think we were good enough. So, yeah, maybe we need to start picking up some more ideas there. 45 minutes for the unmatched fit. So this should help us here. Insigne will get some more. Fofana might get fit, we can use him. Sansone, May, Risotto as well coming back from injury. So they all get 45 minutes. The next game is Pescara away from home. They are currently leading the Serie B. But we're not going to do that in this video. And I'm probably going to play that off camera as well as a bunch of the matches. We should be back in time for, let me think, maybe the January transfer window. So if you've got any ideas of positions where we need to improve based on what you saw in that last game, based on what you can see as well in the squad, so I'll sort it by ability. If you think we're weak in any position, have your say, mention it in the comments, tweet at me at Chris Orme, all that kind of good stuff, guys. But ultimately, we're going to leave it there. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you're enjoying this series as well. Let me know how you feel. But until next time, guys, I've been Chris Orme. This is Ep8, the story and adventures of Catania, here on Football Manager 2016. We'll see you next time. Back for more.